Today is Sunday the 6th of June, and I'm here to take Father God's message for today. And he is saying, Yeshua and Mother Mary have come forth to speak of the energies of the coming solstice, and I wish to add a few comments of my own. And I wish to do this because this truly is an extraordinary moment of transition upon your planet. Many have asked, how come, given that we are so close to December 2012, that so few people are aware of what's coming? How are people going to prepare? How are they even going to know that this is happening? How will children be taken care of? Not just children, but children in slave labour, children in underdeveloped countries, indeed people in underdeveloped countries. How on earth are these messages going to be spread? And how will they prepare in such a short time? Will my loved ones ascend? What's going to wake them up? And so on and so on and so on. And all of these are valid questions, and as events unfold, those questions will multiply and they will be asked by more and more people. And in a sense, you can look at the energies coming forth with this June solstice as being the first step in opening that broader doorway, that broader understanding. Firstly, let me say that when there are transitions in major cycles, it is the way of things that the time between those two cycles is minimized. And that is because the focus is on the energy of the cycle, and so it is allowed to persist for as long as it practically can be, and the time of transition from one to the next is kept to a minimum. And this is part of what you are seeing here. The majority of humanity have continued on with the existing cycle, and only some have as yet become aware of what's happening. And I would add that in truth we expected far more of humanity to have begun to awaken to the truth of things by now. But they haven't, and it's understandable as to why they haven't. The veiled consciousness that you have been in is so absorbing, and so many of humanity are, you could say, running to simply keep up with life, because that's how our friends of the dark have designed things. So all of this makes what is happening at this coming solstice even more important, because truly this will be a dramatic transition upon your planet. A dramatic transition. These energies are very powerful. As Mother Mary has said, it will increase the spacing between the particles of the physical. This is not a trivial thing, and I would add, as she has also said, that these spacings have been gradually increased over time, particularly since August of last year. But this is a major transition. And so much is going to change. And I encourage you to listen closely to that message when Richard makes it available, because it is truly an important moment to understand. And I encourage you to follow the guidance that Mother Mary provides in terms of using your intention to prepare and to open yourselves up to the possibility that is provided by these energies. The reawakening of your memories and your skills and abilities is not an automatic thing. You have to reach for them. You have to believe that it is true. Just as Yeshua taught in healing in his time, he, to paraphrase, taught that you will be healed according to your belief. And so it is with this. So it is with the healing work that Carolyn and Richard do, and the healing work that will be done by many others as it becomes more available. And it applies here also. You will open up these skills according to your faith and your belief. And some will lead the pack, you could say. Some will open the door to others by their example. And I encourage all of you listening to this message to be an example for the rest of humanity as to what is possible with these energies. It is a moment of great transition, and I do not wish to repeat the messages that the others have given you. I simply want to bring your attention, your awareness to what awaits you with this June solstice. As was said in that message, it is an acceleration of that conveyor belt, you could say, that is leading to the solstice of December 2012. An acceleration of the conveyor belt. It is like you have been in an initial preparatory phase which moved slowly, and now the work truly will begin in earnest, and you will begin to see changes come forth, and the evidence will begin to come forth. The evidence of people using these energies in powerful ways will begin to emerge in the world, and there are many ways that this will be so. And so it will become evident that there are things that your traditional perspective, including your science, simply cannot explain. And this will gather momentum. And so this will open the door and it will spread. And once it gathers a little momentum, it will spread very, very quickly as humanity begins to truly understand what awaits you all in 2.5 short years. And so it is.